Hello, good viewers. You are highly welcome. Into this tutorial today, we are going to be solving this algebra problem. So, for a and b are integers, so we have to solve root 3 to power root a minus root 3 to power root b equals 720. So now from there, I'm going to rewrite this equation in this form. So this 3 here, I can rewrite it as 3 to power 1 over 2. Then we have root a minus here I can have what? I can have 3 to power 1 over 2. The same thing, I have root b, then is 720. So now from here, so we know that this power will multiply this power from the law of indices. So now having that, this is going to be 3 into bracket, we have root a over 2 minus the same thing, we have root b over 2, then equals 720. Are you there? So now from there, so the next thing we are going to do is we are going to let x equals root a over 2 and y be equals root b over 2. So therefore, from this equation, anywhere I see root a over 2, root b over 2, I'll replace it by x and y respectively. So this is going to be 3 to power x, okay, minus 3 to power y equals 720. So now from here, so we can see that for this 720, we have 3x minus 3y equals 720, and this 720 is what is positive. Okay, this gives positive. It means 3 to power x is greater than what? 3 to power y, which implies that x will be greater than y. So now for x to be greater than y, so we are going to have x to be equals y plus another certain value. Let's represent that value to be k, because for x to be greater than y, it means that y must be what? Must be greater than, the x must be greater than y by a particular number of k, and this is the k here. So therefore, what we are going to do now, we are going back to this place. So we're going to replace, we are going to have 3x is now going to be replaced by y plus k, then minus, we have 3 to power y, okay, equals what? 720. So we can rewrite this as 3 to power, from the law of indices, 3 to power y dot 3 to power k, okay, minus 3 to power y equals 720. Right? So now from there, so we move on by saying 3 to power y, 3 to power y is common. We're going to take 3 to power y outside. Then we have 3 to power k here, then minus 1, then equals 720. So now this left hand side is factorized, so we need to factorize this 722. Okay, so 720. Then for 720, we are going to have this. So I want to express this 720, okay, into factors form. But when you look at this place here, you have 1 times 720, 2 times 360. So we are going to do try and error, right? So we're going to test all of this. So if we test this one now, so the only one that will go, that, because don't forget that we are looking for the value of a and b that are positive integers. So carefully, if you pick all of this now, carefully putting all of this, okay, replacing it, you see that the one that will go with what we are actually looking for is this one here, which is 9 times 80, right? So therefore, you see what I'm saying now, we have 3 to power y, okay, 3 to power k minus 1 equals, this will be 9 times what? 9 times 80. So from here we have 3 to power y, 3 to power k minus 1 equals, I can rewrite this 9 to be 3 to power 2, then multiply by what? Multiply by 80. So now from here, so we can now replace. Now for the fact that you can see here, we are having base 3 here, we are having base 3 here, so we can connect this and this together. We have 3 to power y, okay, equals 3 to power 2, and we have what? We have 3 to power k minus 1 equals what? Equals 80. Right? So now from there, we can see that here This implies that since we are having the same basis, we have y to be equals what? Y to be equals 2. If y equals 2 here, we have 3 to power k equals, we send this minus 1 to this side, we are going to be having 81. So 3k. So 3 raised to power 4 will give us 81. So from there we have what? We have k to be equals 4. So you can see that we get the value of y to be positive, to be integer, k also to be integer. So it's good to have integers because of expectation, because of what we've already projected, because we are looking for the value of a and b that are integers. So now you can try all of this. If you try them, so you see. So now we move on. It has stated that y equals to 2 and k equals 4. So now we need to recall that we've stated somewhere that here that x to be y plus k, and we've already getting x to be y plus what? Y plus k. So here we have x equals y is 2, then k is what? K is 4. So we have x to be equals what? X to be equals to 6. So now if x equals to 6, so we still need to recall again. We need to recall again that x is equal to, from the beginning we said x to be root a over 2. So we have root a over 2 and y to be what? Root b over 2, right? So now if you have that, so what is the value of x? The value of x is 6 here. We have 6 equals root what? Root a over 2. So now to get rid of this, we can simply multiply both sides. Let me write this one as this. Multiply both sides by 2. So 2 times 6, we are going to be having what? We're going to be having 12 equals this one. We cancel this one. We have root a, right? So now from here you can see that root a all square equals 12 all squared. Then this, we cancel this, we have a to be 144. Are you following? Then we do the same thing to this place. We have already gotten y to be 2. Y equals to 2 root b over 2. Then here we multiply both sides by 2. So this is going to be root b, because this and this we cancel, equals 2 times 2, we have 4. Then you square the both sides. So if you square the both sides now, what are you going to have? To get rid of this square root, you're going to have b, because this we cancel this, equals 4 raised to power 2 is 4 times 4. Then we have what? We have b to be equals 16. So we have a to be 144 and b to be 16. So now let's now check whether we have the right answer or not. Check. You can see a and b are what? Positive what? Let's say integers. Or let me say are integers. So irrespective of positive or negative, so they are integers. So now from there, so we have what? We have this root a to power what? The roots 3 root a here is what? Is 144. Then minus root 3. Then we have root b to be 16. So what to know whether it's going to have 720. So root 3, this will be raised to power 12 minus root 3 raised to power 4 equals what? Equals 20. Okay, so now from here, so we can write this as 12 over 2 minus 4 over 2 equals 720. So 3 to power 6 minus 3 to power 2 equals 720. So now look at this, 3 to power 6. So 3 raised to power 6 is going to give 729 minus 3 raised to power 2. We are going to have 9 equals 720. So now 729 minus this, we're going to have 720 equals what? 720. So which means we have the right answer. And that's the end of the class. If you find the class very interesting, so please kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel if you have not done that. Hit on the bell icon so that you'll be notified anytime we upload a new content. Share this class to your colleagues so they can also benefit from it. Bye bye.